Carola Rovati, who is CEO of Gruppo Giacomo Milano.
Applauso, grazie.
A round of applause for her, so we can start again. Great. Welcome. Thank you.
Allora, parliamo di ristorazione.
So let's talk about catering. We have given you overview on hospitality, wine and auctions. Would you like to tell us something about your history? So how did you get to this Giacomo group? What was the pathway of your family? So thank you very much for having me here. Our path with Giacomo started back in 2019 when we received this great offer. We decided to embark on this adventure. At the beginning, we acquired in October 2020 the majority of the group, 53%. And then in May 2023, we acquired 100% of the company. What was the project at the beginning? When you joined the company, the shareholder told you we are looking for a partner, a strong partner, a financial partner, in order to consolidate, to strengthen the group and grow. And this was the development project at the beginning. We decided later to take control of the company 100% since we realized that the visions were not the same. So in order to allow the company to sustainably grow, so the shareholder just went back, and he knew that we would respect also the heritage of the company. So you started right. In Milan, I think that this is quite well known, but anyway, we are a strongly Milanese company, so to say, that was born in 1958. 65th anniversary will be celebrated this year. We have 11 different restaurants, locations. We have restaurants, we have bistros and like boutiques. We have like pastry, we have roasted products and retail as well. Well, 11 different venues. Well, what did you do there after you got 100% of the control? Since as far as catering is concerned, it is very important to be very well organized. Yeah, that's true. It's a tough process, a complex one, and it's also an important one. We are still shifting the governance at our way of working. We were a family-run company. Now we are moving to a managerial company, which brings about a shift in terms of governance, quite important one, a paradigm shift, and this shift must go hand in hand with the motivation of people that are living it out, and they represent us with the client and customers of our restaurants. So we do have, before acquiring the majority of the group or the totality of the group, we had a CFO from the hospitality universe. Together with him, we set up a management control that was missing within the company at that time. This is a crucial point, since you can't live without control, without this machine running smoothly, so to say. So you can't go anywhere. We talk about sustainability, sustainability even within the company, which is key to develop our vision. After the CFO, we had a purchasing office, a central office. Well, purchases used to be managed not in a central way, so this was really fragmented. And then we put everything together without standardizing, since the strength of the group is the diversity and the diversification of all the venues, and this is something we want to keep. There is, all the purchasing offices are highly committed to that, and we want to optimize this aspect. Last but not least, we set up a corporate office with a marketing office. Giacomo within 65 years of history, had no communication. Actually, we are starting now. Growing, strengthening, consolidating the brand is very important, is crucial, since when you become a brand, then you can also lead and drive the consumer. So, last Tuesday, well, this week, we had a new managing director, Giampaolo Grossi, that joined the group. I'm very satisfied with him. I'm glad that he's with us, and I'm sure that he will drive the group, well, towards the future. Starbucks Italy, right. And you will leave some managerial or some operational management to him, right? Yeah. What are his mission in 3 years? I don't know. Consolidation of the group, which is paramount, since the company needs this in order to grow. Bringing about the growth of the brand and also expanding our business abroad by 2025. 65 years of history, as I told you before. We don't want to ruin this history, right? You would like to open other venues in Italy, maybe? Yeah, we are looking around a little bit, and you have Pietrasanta as a tourist venue. Yeah. In 2020, we started kind of a franchising project with the Grand Hotel Tremezzo on the Como Lake, where we are present as well. 2021, Salviatino, which is an owned hotel. Yeah, you are also taking a look at other tourist destinations, right? Tourist resorts, yeah, direct management or counseling within these different hospitality facilities, since this is a very interesting world, and if the partnership is good, we can grow, we can consolidate, and we can strengthen the brand as well, which is good. It is a win-win solution. We can become more appealing and attractive towards foreign customers. What does it mean? It means that you don't manage catering, right? Not directly. We manage the menu. Then we have someone who is in the dining room as well, and in the kitchen as well, and kind of supervision. We carry out regular checks with the chefs and food and beverage technicians and specialists from the hotel itself, and we also follow our purchases. Yeah, the restaurant is Da Giacomo within the hotel, Da Giacomo al Lago, which is at the lake. So every place has a specific destination. Is a specific destination. We were talking about 2025 for the foreign market. What will be your marketplace? Well, Giacomo used to have a dream in his role where he wanted to go to New York and to Paris as well. We are more interested in New York rather than in Paris. This is not an easy scenario. This is quite a difficult one, but we think we can make it by 2025. We are getting ready for that. Are you looking for partners, or are you going to open directly? Partners in the US. That can help us also in view of the bureaucratic scenario, which is quite different from ours. Well, when there is a new managing director, new CEO, what will be your role? I will focus on marketing and the company vision and the people management as well. I think if you work in the catering sector, you need to invest in human capital and people, since they stand for the brand. They encapsulate the values of the brand, and we also want to have a sustainable company, which is something coming from my DNA, so to say. I travel a lot all over the world. I have always been very lucky. I traveled a lot. My journeys are not really conventional. I went to Amazonia, for example, where I was with an indigenous community, They account for 6% of the world population, and they preserve more than 80% of the global biodiversity. So I saw how the forest has been ruined, and yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm really interested in the food industry, so also agriculture and pastoral activities as well. Well, in the Western world, this is something we talk about, but it's something that doesn't belong to us. But as catering managers, as operators in the food and beverage sector, my generation above all, I think that we have an important duty. We want to respect our earth that bears the fruit, its fruit, and this allows us to work. So we need to care about our planet. And this will have an impact on the menu design, right? Yes, of course, we want to know our suppliers, we want to work together with them. We want to take care of the food supply chain, but also other supply chains. We want to develop this with the small producers, so small product lines. We have a farm in Andorigo, and my brother deals with forestry activities, and he works in this sector, the agricultural sector, and we will try to produce within the group, and then we want to go back to seasonality, which means going back to origins, to our roots, to what pushed Giacomo to give a boost to his company in 1925 in Collodi. This was the birth date. Giacomo was born there. And during his childhood, he lived in a very simple and easy way. His family had a country house where they spend a lot of time together. They enjoy this time. Sustainability, quality, two values that go hand in hand, since they used to consume what was produced by the earth. This is my vision, going back to our roots, which means caring about the earth. And also the menu will take this into account, right? Yeah, I'm just going to give you an example. For example, like fish, and we have like lobster in Sardinia, and we fish it in May, and we have so we need to get lobster from South Africa at the moment because we are not self-sufficient, and that's why I'm saying that we want to strengthen our brand. And once the brand has its own role to play, they can teach also their consumers how to get back to sustainability and how to care about the earth. Yeah, this is also a storytelling topic. Yes, of course. Without being too much academic or too heavy, it will be about going back to our roots. But anyway, this will be a storytelling. That's true. And what about this vision? Then we also need sustainability within the company, right? What do you see for the future of your group? Well, do you think that in 25 years you will have like 30, 40 restaurants? Or maybe it will be like mainly Italian. No, we feel like going abroad. I think this is also the strength of our brand that can help us. It allows us to show up with a new menu. I think it's easier in terms of expansion, rather than when it comes to consolidating our company. How did you perform this year? Well, how are you performing this year? Well, this is a difficult year, but we are doing quite well. We have a small percentage growth rate, same number of points of sale. Last year, we started this pop-up activity in Santa Margherita, and we decided not to renew this pop-up activity, but we are doing quite well. You were talking about people management. Do you also have problems when it comes to finding stuff? Yes, yes, this is something that applies to everybody. So we have a big shift in terms of staff members. COVID has changed also people's mindset. I have to say that I'm quite confident for our recovery. For our coming back in September, our comeback in September. So we want to invest in people. We are trying to set up an academy to foster human relations. Last question. Your family thinks this is the only investment, or does your family think something like that, or do you think that you will be able to integrate your group together with other companies? What is your vision? Well, we have a high interest, I have to say, but first of all, we need to consolidate and to strengthen Giacomo. Thank you very much, Carola, and well done.